everyone. I'm Melissa here, and welcome to your Melissa Moment. Hello, everyone. I'm Melissa here. Welcome to your Melissa Moment, and welcome to Wellness Wednesday. This is a mixed bag today, you guys. I'm getting ready to go on a trip, which is very exciting. So I'm going on a trip to the Dominican with 23 wonderful women. Some of them I've known, like I've met before. Some of them I went to Mexico last year with. Some of them I've never met. Some of them I don't know even their name. I know nothing. So I'm very excited to go on this trip because this definitely falls into wellness. Getting away, being able to recharge, having some time just for me where I am not responsible for another human being. I'm only responsible for myself. I don't have to answer questions. I don't have to do anything for anyone. I don't have to tell someone where to find something. I don't have to cook for anyone. I don't have to clean for anyone. I don't have to drive anyone anywhere. Like, just a week for me. So that's enough wellness in itself. And actually next Wednesday, I think it'll be a come pack with me as I get ready for my trip. But one of my goals this year for 2025 was to actually not spend money. And I had been doing wonderful with this. All the shipments and things that I was getting was pre-2025. It was all ordered in 2024. And I was doing great until I was trying to get ready for this trip. So this is me admitting to you, my audience, who I try to be very transparent with, that I have spent money now in 2025. It has happened. I have spent money. And I'm going to talk about what I've spent money on and why I spent money. And there's no excuse and there's no reason to explain it. There are a few things that happened that I don't want to blame it on these things, but there's a few things that happened that caused me to spend this money because it placed me in a place I didn't want to be, because I knew I would spend money if I went there. Now, yes, I have full control over myself, and I could have just went there and got the things that I needed and not buy anything else. But I am a shopaholic. I have a problem, and putting myself in that position created a perfect storm that had the negative result of me spending money. No blame, no nothing. It's just, this is the way it is. If you're an alcoholic, you probably don't want to go sit in a bar, right? If you're a shopaholic, you probably don't want to go to a store. So let's talk about the things that I spent money on and what caused me to spend money on these things. So number one, like I said, I'm getting ready for a trip. Now, I do have a bathing suit that I wore to my trip last year to Mexico, and I could have worn it again. But this trip is a little different because they have theme parties at the resort. Now, they had them at the last resort in Mexico as well, but the last resort in Mexico, they were just parties. Apparently, this resort, a lot of them are pool parties. Now, you do not have to dress to the theme. You don't have to. But I like to, and I have OCD. And if it's like, oh, it's a pink theme, guess what? I want to wear pink, right? Now, my bathing suit from Mexico is black. Very boring, very plain. It's just black. That's it. And typically, finding bathing suits are very difficult for me. So the only place I've ever been able to find a bathing suit that fits that I actually like is Pennington's, which is where my black one's from, or Torrid. Now, Torrid, I love their bathing suits. They are very expensive, right? Unless you can get things on sale, they're expensive. Very expensive. And I did buy a bathing suit from Torrid for this party or for this trip, but I didn't really like it. It fit okay. I wasn't in love with it. So I did take it back, actually. I took it back. So now I'm like, well, all I have is my black bathing suit. Now, for whatever reason, I'm like, you know what? Let's just go to Amazon. Let's see if we can find any bathing suits, and let's just try to order. Let's try it. So this is where my first spending came in. I ordered, and again, because it's Amazon, I've never been able to find a bathing suit on Amazon to fit me. I wasn't sure of the sizing. I ordered the same bathing suit, 2-piece. I ordered it in 2 sizes, okay, because I wasn't sure. And it came. Now, here's the thing. This is where it all took a nosedive for my wallet. The bathing suits came, and they fit, and they're comfortable, and they look good, and I like them, and they're supportive. And compared to the bathing suits I've bought in the past, they were really cheap. Like, a bathing suit top was like $35, and the bottoms were $25. I got a 2-piece bathing suit for $60. That doesn't happen for me. All my bathing suits that I've bought in the past have been at least $100, if not more. You guys. So I did what any normal person would do. When you find something that you like and fits you really well and is a good price, you buy it in every color they have. Okay, maybe not every color, but I did order more. And we'll go through this probably next Wednesday. I'll show you what I got next Wednesday. But you guys, and another thing, because it's all the same brands and everything, I can mix and match bottoms and tops to get even more bathing suits. So I did spend money. Yes, I did. How much? I'm not exactly sure because, like I said, some of them I sent back because I ordered 2 different sizes because I wasn't sure. But let's just do quick math. I ordered a top in black. I ordered a top in hot pink. I ordered a top in black with cherries on it. So I got 3 tops. And like I said, they were approximately $35 each, right? So that's $105. Okay, keep that number in mind, $105. Now the bottoms. I got a black pair. I got a pink pair. I got a cheetah pair. I got a lime green pair. And I got like a teal blue pair. That's 5 bottoms. And they were approximately $25 a piece. Okay? So that's $125. Plus that $105 puts us at $230. Plus tax. Let's say $250. I spent $250 on bathing suits. Okay? That was my first purchase of the year 2025. Now, that's definitely more than I wanted to spend. But here's the thing. They fit. I cannot get over how important that is. They fit. And I'm going to use them. I'm using them for this trip to the Dominican. I have a trip coming up to Vegas in April. I will use them there. We are outside in the summer in our backyard, in our pool, all the time. I will use them throughout the summer. So, am I mad about this purchase? No, because I know I'm going to use it. So that was my first purchase for 2025. Am I trying to justify the purchase? Probably. But I want to point out that this is something that I'm going to use. Did I need it? That's debatable. I could have gotten away with just the black bathing suit I already own. Yes, I could have done that. I didn't have to spend the $250. But now that I did, I know I have enough bathing suits to last me as long as they fit me. And I am going to be using it consistently. And now I will fit in with the themes of the parties at the resort, which will help my anxiety. Because when I feel like I'm not following the rules, even though it's not mandatory, but when I feel like I'm not following the rules, or I feel like I'm not really a part of it, like I don't want to go to a party and everyone's in pink and I'm in black. You know what I mean? I want to feel included. I want to feel a part of it. So just that mentally, it's worth it for me. $250 makes me feel included and like I'm supposed to be there. Money well spent. Let's just say that. Money well spent. So I'm excited about that. So that was my first purchase. Okay. My second purchase. Temu. Okay. Now, in retrospect, I did not have to purchase these things. Okay. In retrospect, I didn't have to purchase these things. Let's talk about Temu. Now, again, the only reason my first purchase, because I've made 2 on Temu, the only reason, correction, I've made 3 on Temu. Okay, so I did have a Temu order that I ordered in 2024. Okay, it came, that had items in it for my Dominican trip. I wanted to get those in 2024, which I did. Okay, so those came, everything was great. One outfit that came, and I think I showed it to you guys, was the pink outfit, because this was before I knew that the pink party was a pool party. I thought it was just a regular party, so I wanted to wear this outfit. Now, the outfit was fine, except the top didn't fit. So I'm like, crap. I need to find a pink top that will fit with this outfit. This is before I knew it was a pool party. So I did order a new pink top. Okay. Now I know that it's a pink pool party. So I don't actually need the pink top anymore. But I also can't cancel the order because it's already been shipped. Now, the other thing with Temu, in order to get free shipping and before they ship things to you, you need to spend a certain dollar value. Well, again, the tops were only, how much were the tops? It was 2. It's a black top and a pink top, and they were only $12, you guys, for 2 tops. So I'm like, well, crap. I need to order more. But I don't want to order stuff that I don't need. I want to order stuff that I actually need. So then I went and I ordered 3 pair. They came together. It was a pack of 3 of workout pants. But they're the ones with the booty lift. You know the ones? I have 1 pair that I love that I wear all the time. And I'm like, well, I'm like, I should get more of these pants. I should get more. Now, they're not the exact same as the ones I have. They're different. So I'm hoping they're going to be just as good. But again, they were $23 for 3 pair. So I've got 3 pair of workout pants coming. Now, again, I will use the workout pants. So again, I feel kind of justified. But I still wasn't quite at that dollar value that I needed for free shipping. So I did order for my daughter. Do you remember, if you were a child of the 80s, they're literally stickers, but they're earrings. Do you remember these? They come in like little moon shapes and heart shapes and star shapes, and they're literally stickers, and you put them on your ear like an earring, but it's a sticker. My daughter is 9. She's talked about getting her ears pierced, but she doesn't want to get them pierced because she's scared that it's going to hurt. And she asked me, does it hurt? And yes, it hurts. They're putting a needle through your ear. It's going to hurt. So she doesn't want actual earrings yet, but she has expressed wanting to wear earrings. So these were like $2.79. So I ordered her a sheet of these earrings just to get me to that $50 mark that they would ship my stuff. So did I need the earrings? No, they're not for me. They're for my daughter. So I feel okay with that. The pants, I will wear them as long as they fit. The tops, turns out I don't actually need them anymore. But whatever. So I ordered that. Then my mother called me and asked me to order her Temu. Fine. So my mother wanted me to order her like 4 things on Temu, which I did. With that said, the items she wanted me to order, they were not at the dollar value either. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll order something that I need or I want to get her to the dollar value. So I ordered, and again, this was before I found out that these bathing suits on Amazon actually fit and I like them. So again, I don't need this, but I can't cancel it because it shipped. I ordered a bathing suit on Temu. Is it going to fit? Probably not, right? The nice thing is I can probably send it back and get my full money back for it. And that's probably what I'll end up doing. I've never actually sent anything back to Temu. They've either just refunded me and told me to keep the item, or I don't want to go through the hassle of sending it back. So I just take like a partial credit. So I get some money back, but not all of it. This time I might actually send it back and see about getting my full money back because I don't need it now. Unless it fits amazing and I love it, but I'm doubting it will because it's from Temu. I wouldn't have ordered it otherwise. So those are the purchases on Temu. So again, I know it sounds like I'm trying to justify it, but I'm just trying to explain it. Yes, I take full responsibility for spending this money. Okay? Speaking of spending money, I have a bag here of stuff that I spent money on. Let's talk about it. My daughter asked me, she has a little stuffy named Mau Mau that she has had since before she was born, actually. It's a little mouse, and he's very well loved. He is so dirty. I've tried washing him. He's just dirty. That's just his default now. He has got holes in his ears. We have sewn him numerous times. He's had numerous operations and surgeries, but he's doing great. So she's 9 now. So she used to take him everywhere. Everywhere we went, Mau Mau was also there. All of our family photos, Mau Mau was there. But she's 9 now. She doesn't take Mau Mau everywhere anymore. Sometimes she takes a different stuffy. Sometimes she doesn't take any stuffies. And it was kind of that moment of, oh, she's growing up. It's sad. It's happy, but it's sad. Well, I don't know what happens. And also, my daughter, ever since she was younger, she's always said to me, I don't want to have kids. I don't want to have babies, Mom. She's since she was like 5 or 6, I don't want babies. I don't want to have kids. And I've always told her, that's fine. You don't have to have kids. That's your choice. You don't have to. Now, as a mother of a single child, of an only child, there's a part of me where my heart's breaking a little because I'm like, but I want to be a grandma. And you are the only one that can make me a grandma. So there's a part of me that's like, oh, okay. But on the other hand, she's my daughter and I want to support her in her decisions. So if she doesn't want to have kids, then she doesn't have to have kids. But there is a part of me that's sad, right? With that said, she's young. Things change. Things happen. Who knows? That's the future. But recently, she's kind of taken another shining to Mau Mau. And she's starting to mother him. And my husband told me he heard somewhere that sometimes this happens where kids, they start this instinct of, I want to take care of something. And they either have a baby doll or a stuffy, and they pretend like I'm the mommy and you're my baby. And I think that's what my daughter's going through right now. Because she said, Mom, Mau Mau needs clothes. Now, he has some nighties, because every Christmas I buy her like a Christmas jammies, and then there's always a matching jammy for Mau Mau. So he has nighties, and they're usually Christmassy ones, but he doesn't have any other clothes. So she's like, Mau Mau needs clothes. And I also want Mau Mau to have a bed. And I want Mau Mau to have some food. You know, like she had a list. She made me a list of the things she needed for him. He needs a toothbrush. You know, he needs all these things. So I'm like, okay, well, what better place to go than the thrift stores, right? To find these things. And we know, as a shopaholic, thrift stores, whew, it is the wrong place for a shopaholic to be. I had not set foot in a Value Village or a thrift store in 2025. I was doing great. I was getting through January. I was doing great. I wasn't going there. I was doing great. And then my daughter requested these things. Now, of course, as a parent, I'm like, of course, you know, and the fact that she's showing more interest in her beloved stuffy makes me feel like she's not growing up. So, of course, I have to go to the thrift stores. Now, I tried to stay to what I was there for. And for the most part, I didn't do too bad. Okay. I didn't do too bad. The first thing I went to, I was like, you know what? I'm going to avoid the Value Villages because that's where my problems started. So we have a Salvation Army very close to the Value Village. I'm like, I'm going to go there first. First thing I noticed, they have got 40% off activewear on the door. I'm like, okay, well, I could use maybe some new activewear for the gym. I started a new gym class. We'll see. So I went in. I found one thing on my daughter's list. Now, she requested a teddy bear for Mau Mau. So I found, now here's the thing. I don't have the actual teddy bear to show you that I got Mau Mau, but this was the teddy bear, okay? Now, Mau Mau is half the size of this bear. But this bear, he had on him right here a smaller version of him about this big attached to him. So I'm like, well, the small guy is perfect for Mau Mau. I don't need this guy. I don't need him. He's really cute though. Look how cute he is. And this little thing, it opens, you guys, look. It opens and you can put things in there. Now, I have got a couple bears like this. You guys saw one just before Christmas. I used it to wrap a gift for my husband for Christmas. I love these bears. They're adorable. He's soft. He's super cute. Like I said, he did have the matching little bear, but I took that to give to Mau Mau. He did not have a price on him. He ended up being $3.99 though, $4. So I'm like, okay. Now, to be fair, technically, my daughter paid for him because all the stuff that was purchased for Mau Mau came out of her money. And she knows that, and she was okay with that. She wanted to buy these things for Mau Mau. So $4 came out of her account. So technically, I didn't spend money here. Okay? Technically. That was the only thing I found at Salvation Army for Mau Mau. But I did buy a few other things. Let me find them because they're in here. By the way, this is the list that she gave me on what to get Mau Mau. She has a very detailed list of everything that she needed for him. So I did my very best. Now, another thing I saw. I did not need this, but I bought it. Okay? You guys. When I saw this on the shelf, I couldn't believe it. This is a Scentsy. This is a Scentsy diffuser. Okay? It has this shade, and then here's the diffuser part. Now, if you know anything about Scentsy, you know that they're not cheap. They're very expensive. This part, this base, I don't know exactly. You know what? Why guess? We have our phone handy. Let's look it up. How much this is, because it's not cheap. No, I don't want Scentsy.com. I want Scentsy.ca. I would like to go in Canadian, please. Diffusers. Let's look. So the base itself, this sells for $85. Just the base. $85. If you don't know what a diffuser is, you place water in here and you put essential oils. And when you turn it on, it mists. Okay? So it's like a humidifier, but with the essential oils as well. It also smells nice and all that kind of stuff. Okay? $85 just for the base. Then you have to buy a shade for it, which is separate. Now, don't get me wrong. You can get the combo. So if you were to buy a shade separate, the shades range in price from $50 to $70. Or if you buy the two together, you're looking at $130 to $150. So let's just say cheap. Now, this shade is discontinued. This shade is not available anymore. Let's just take a closer look. I know there's light coming in. It's beautiful. Okay? It's not glass, but it's like ceramic, I guess. Okay? It's got the Scentsy logo on it, so you know it's Scentsy. So let's just say this was a cheaper one. $130 to buy this from Scentsy. Now, I don't see any chips or breakage or anything on this shade. It looks pretty good. I mean, there is, you know, like a little bit of like, I don't know if the marks, you see that? But I'm sure I can clean that up with like a magic eraser. So $130 if I were to buy this from Scentsy. You guys, I don't know if you can see, it was $14.99. It was $15. $15. So I bought it. Long story long, I have this shade already. This exact shade. I have one. Why? Because someone was selling it on Marketplace for $5. And I bought one. Now I only have the shade. I do have a base because I have another diffuser from Scentsy that has shades and a base. But I have one base. When I saw this was both together, I'm like, how great would it be to have two bases with two of the exact same shade? Because now I can put this on our bedside tables. One on either side of the bed if I want to, because this also has a light to it. It's not just a diffuser. There's a light in here as well. It usually goes through different colors. But I'm like, how perfect is that? Or I can have one upstairs and one downstairs because this fits in with my whole aesthetic of my house. So I really wanted to get it and I did. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if it works. I don't know if it works. I'm hoping it works. I don't see why it wouldn't work. But because, I mean, you got to have water in it, right, to see if it actually works. And the button and stuff, I don't know if it's going to work. But we're going to try it and hope it does. Worst case scenario, it doesn't work and I got the shade, which $15 for the shade is still a good price. So did I need that? No. This was my first purchase of 2025 where I would say was not necessary. $15, not necessary. I'm being 100% honest with you. I did not need it. Then, like I said, I went looking, which I should probably not have done. And I did get 2 pairs of pants. Now, again, I didn't try them on. I'm sure they're going to fit, though. I didn't try them on, but I'm sure they'll be fine. They were 40% off. Now, I don't know if the receipt is actually in here or not, but that's fine. The tags will be on. So the first pair that I got were these ones. Okay. These are also capris, so they're shorter. These look in really good condition. They're not new with tags. Like, there's no tags on there. But, like, look. Usually when things have been washed, like, these start to fade and crack. This looks brand new. This is an extra large. Typically, I buy an extra large for my pants, so I'm fairly confident these will fit. They were $7.99, and then it was 40% off. So that's what? 80 cents, 160, $3.20 off. God, I'm bad at math, you guys. That's 79, 480. So for $5, I got this pair of pants. They do have pockets, which is nice. Again, like, they've got a nice pattern to them. The color's nice. They don't look used. Like, even in the legs, there's no pilling. There's no nothing. There's no marks on it that I can see. There's no pilling. There's, like, no dirt even. So, again, did I need them? Probably not. Will I use them? Absolutely I will. Then I found one more pair. You guys, look at these. Pink cheetah. Yes, please. I'm not as familiar with this brand, but again, they look new. The logo isn't cracked, doesn't look faded. This brand is called Leg End Active. I'm not familiar. This also isn't an extra large, but like, look at that. Like, there's no cracking at all. It looks new. Again, pockets. Again, extra large. Again, capri. Shorter ones. But, like, they look brand new. Again, there's no pilling. There's no nothing. There's no cuts. There's no marks. There's no stitching that is loose or anything. These ones were more expensive. They were $11.99. I don't know. I'm guessing it's because of the brand. I've never heard of them, but maybe they're a higher end brand. I don't know. But again, I got 40% off. So that's what, let's say it was $12. 40% off is what? 120, 2, 4, 6, 8, $4.80 off of 12. That's 8, less than $8. My math is not good. So again, did I need them? No. I have pants. I could have gotten away without them, but they look excellent condition and they look new. So again, I mean, so let's say $13 for 2 pairs of pants. That's a good price. Plus the $15 on the Scentsy, which I probably didn't need, but I got it anyway. We're at $28. Let's say $30. I spent $30. Okay, I spent $30. Again, I'm justifying that. Why am I justifying that? Because I do get $50 a month that I can spend on whatever I want without feeling guilty about it or whatever. That was $30. I still got 20 to go. But this month we actually got 30 instead of 50. So I got $30 to spend. I spent $30. My money's gone. But I'm okay. So those things technically don't count. Okay? So that's what I got at Salvation Army. But I still didn't have everything on my daughter's list for Mau. So then I did go to Value Village. And yes, I ended up buying things at Value Village. Was it just the one thing? I'm trying to think. Yes. So what did I buy at Value Village? I did find some clothes for Mau at Value Village. They had doll clothes. And again, they look brand new. Doll clothes in the little plastic packages, all stapled up so you can't see what they are. I did open them, you're not supposed to, but I opened them because I wanted to make sure they were going to fit. So I got 2 packs of doll clothes, $5.99 each. Yes, 20% off coupon. Again, my daughter paid for those, so technically I didn't spend that money. Okay. I got her those 2 things of doll clothes. There was something else that I got for Mau Mau. I can't remember what it was. Is the receipt in here? Hang on. I want to make sure I've got everything in here. Okay, so here's the Salvation Army receipt. So yeah, $14.99 for the Scentsy. Yep, the leggings, and the bear. So that is correct. Here we go. Value Village. So yes, 2 toy bags for $5.99 each. Yes, that's correct. And then I got another toy for $7.99. Oh, that's that. And then something for, oh, right, the food. Okay. So I got 4 things at Value Village. 2 toy bags with the clothes in it. I got 1 bag of like fake toy food for Mau Mau. That was $2.99. So that was fine. That comes out of my daughter's. And then I got 1 more thing that wasn't necessarily needed. It's a microphone. Now here's the thing. It's a kid's microphone in blue. We've got 2 of these already. My daughter has a rainbow one. I have a pink one. They don't work that great. We bought them in Las Vegas. They don't work that great. But I'm like, my husband needs one because he was using my daughter's and she got mad. This is a blue one. Perfect. So I did buy it. It was $7.99 minus 20%. So technically this would come out of my money as well. Did I need it? No, I didn't, but I got it, and that's the way it is. I am going to try it. If it doesn't work, I will take it back and then exchange it for something else. So again, that's another item that I probably didn't need, but I bought it, okay? Now, with that said, I did pretty good because there were other things there. I didn't look at other things. I just went to the toy department, okay? I did pretty good. I could have bought more and I didn't. Okay, then after that, I don't think the receipt is here. After that, I went to another thrift store. I went to Village Green on 33rd. If you're from Saskatoon, you'll know what I'm talking about. And that is where I found more stuff for Mau Mau. I didn't buy anything except stuff for Mau Mau, however. So that all came out of my daughter's money. So technically, I didn't spend any money there either. So we're doing good. Now today, I did go to Value Village, not Value Village. I did go to Dollarama. I needed stuff for my trip. So I went to Dollarama. So yes, I spent more money at Dollarama. Again, I don't think I went crazy. Let's look at what I got. So for my trip, that is what I went to buy. I bought some other things though. Number 1, the first thing I bought from Dollarama were these. Now technically these don't come out of my money. These come out of our grocery budget, which is also known as toiletries. These are garbage bags for our upstairs bathroom garbage. 2 of these, they were $1.25 each. So technically I didn't spend any money that wasn't budgeted. So we're doing good. Let me just make sure. Oh, that's the thrift store, yes. So only the 3, I got 3 things at the thrift store. They were all for my daughter. It was $20. So that's fine. Other things I got from Dollarama for my trip. This is literally the Dollarama version of Poopery. If you're unfamiliar, before you go a number 2 in the potty or toilet, I'm a mother, so I say potty, you spray this in the toilet bowl like 3 to 5 times. Then you do your business, and it helps with the smell. I am going on a trip to the Dominican. I have a roommate. Now, TMI, okay, I'm going to talk about it, but TMI. I don't do number 2s that often. I do them even less when I'm traveling. A lot of people get traveler's diarrhea. I'm opposite. I get traveler constipation. So it's very rare that I will do a number 2, but you never know. And I don't know what my roommate is like. So I'm like, you know what? This is probably a good thing to have in the room just for both of us. It's a respect thing, right? So I went to pick that up for my trip. Laugh all you want, but it's a good thing to have. Then I'm like, because my hair is colored, again, when I'm on vacation, especially a beach destination, I don't wash my hair usually while I'm there for a couple of reasons. I'm in the pool the whole time, or I'm in the ocean. Okay. Also, when I go to a tropical destination, typically at some point I get my hair braided and then I just don't really wash it. I may rinse it with the water in the shower. I'll rinse it, but I don't usually wash it. But I've got color in my hair now. So if I am going to wash it, I need color safe shampoo. So I'm like, I probably should go and buy some travel bottles to take some of my color safe shampoo with me just in case. So I picked these up. They're travel tubes, $4.25 for 2, and they're like silicone and they're squishy, which are kind of cool. So I picked those up for my shampoos and conditioner. And then I also picked up this little travel guy. It's got like a spray bottle. It's got like, other bottles. It's got these little jars. I'm not going to use them all. This was $2.50. But I'm like, if I want to take like some body lotion, if I want to take like my toner in a little mister, if I want to take like a face cream in maybe one of these little jars, instead of taking the full size jar, I'm only there for a week. It's probably going to be better to take some littler stuff. So I picked that up. So that's all for the trip. So again, I feel like I'm doing okay. I picked up these. These are for your toothbrushes to travel with. They were 2 for like $1.25. So I picked up one for me and like one for my daughter. In retrospect, I probably didn't need these. I think somewhere I have got a toothbrush holder, but it's not a full holder. It's just a little clippy thing that goes around the brush part of your toothbrush. I don't know exactly where they are though, or even if I have them. I think I have them, but I'm not 100% sure. So for $1.25, I'm like, you know what? I'll just pick up a couple of these. It'll be fine for me to put my toothbrush in. So that's what I got. So we'll see if I actually use those or not, but they were for the trip. Last thing, here's the Dollarama. Let me just make sure it's all in here. I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting something. Yes, the travel kit. Yes, the travel tubes, the garbage bag, the storage brushes. Yes, the poopery. Yes. Last thing I bought, again, this is for my daughter. She did need these. So again, I feel like I didn't spend a lot of money unnecessarily. I tried to get her a pair of these sandals from Showcase. They were way too big. I had to take them back. Dollarama, these were like $4.75. These fit her. And these are great. She takes swimming lessons at a very large public pool here where we have to walk through multiple pools to get to her pool. And sometimes walking on the floor is nasty. So we picked these up for her. Now we all have a pair of like little flip-flop things for the pool so we don't have to walk on our bare feet. So yay. Hopefully we can avoid like, all the nasty things that you can get when you walk in a public space like that without shoes. So these I picked up for her. So again, I feel like I did not too bad. I feel like I didn't spend a lot of money. Like I said, Temu, I've got the shirts coming that I thought I needed that now I don't. I do have pants coming that I probably didn't need. I will wear them, but I probably didn't need them. Okay. I also have a bathing suit coming that I probably don't need. I'll probably send that back. The shirts, again, I can send those back. So maybe I shouldn't worry about that so much. I am in my head about this a lot because I really wanted to stick to the no spending and I feel like I failed. I do. But I can send the Temu back. I don't need it. Okay, so I'm not too worried about that. With this spending, the only things I feel that I spent money on that I shouldn't have was this microphone, which may go back if it doesn't work, and the Scentsy, which, did I need it? Probably not. Am I glad I got it? Yes. Was it a good price? Yes. Does it work? I'm not sure yet, but I'm hoping it does. So that's really the only other thing. The workout pants I'm going to use. So I thought this was going to be a lot worse than it turned out to be, actually. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. This was actually a really good video for me because I was really in my head and I was really like, oh my God, I failed. I spent so much money. And yes, I did spend money, but on all the things that I'm either going to use or I needed. So I'm not too worried about it. And like I said, most of this stuff is for the trip. If I didn't have this trip coming up, I wouldn't have gotten this stuff. So I feel okay about that though. So yeah, I wanted to share this with you on today's Wellness Wednesday because things aren't always as bad as you think they are. Having goals are great. Trying your best to reach those goals are great. You're not always going to be perfect. There are going to be some days where maybe you do something you shouldn't have. It's okay. Don't dwell on it. If you have regrets, like for example, I'm like, oh, I really didn't need that bathing suit from Temu. Guess what? I can return it. I can get my money back. So that's okay. There's nothing here that I have shared with you that I cannot return, as far as I know. I'm pretty sure everything can be returned. The only exception is the Value Village stuff. You can't get your money back. You can exchange it, but you can't return it and get your money back. So this was $8 minus 20%. That's the only thing. $8. Okay, whatever. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm glad I shared this with you guys because it really helped me get a perspective on things because I thought I was just spending money like crazy. But really, no, I didn't. And like I said, it could have been a lot worse. I could have looked at other things. I definitely could have bought other things. I didn't. So I still feel that I'm on track with this goal. We got a whole lot of this year left where we can just get better at it. So I'm pretty happy with this right now. Thank you guys so much for watching this Wellness Wednesday. I'm excited for this trip coming up. Like I said, next Wednesday probably is going to be me getting ready for this trip, talking more about why this trip is so important to me, and sharing with you what I'm packing, why I'm packing it, and how I'm packing. I better get to packing. This trip is coming up quick. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, we'll see you next time. Bye.